Hello, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Geraldus, or Billy, and I'm here with a good friend of mine. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, guys? It's Foren.
Like you didn't know.
Yeah, we only do videos together. We don't do videos with anyone else. It's just the
or
two
on
of us.
My own.
Yeah, you don't do videos on your own either.
And I am proud to announce that this could officially be the first new episode of 2vTuesdays. Another, I guess, is it season 2? I don't know how this works. But
no, this is more like season 3 because we started with Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah. And then
we did it for Black Ops for a little while.
Yeah. And then
we didn't do anything for Ghosts.
You know, you had a kid, so you didn't have a lot of time. But I really, really want to do it. So, you know, I liked this series a lot. And we're gonna be doing it for Titanfall. You know, we might throw some other games in there too. We've been known to do that on occasion. But Titanfall. And, you know, it's a good game to get back into doing it with, even though it's not going to be 2v2, but, you know, it's the name of a series that we had done. And today, we want to talk a little bit about likes and dislikes, pros and cons of the game.
The beta, specifically.
Yeah, the beta so far. But, I mean, a lot of this stuff's going to carry into the game, and hopefully they fix some of the cons, which would be really cool. So I'll let you go first, Foren. Hit us with one of your talking points here.
Alright, so I kind of want to start off with some of the negatives. A lot of people know what the positives of the game are. A lot of people are really enjoying it. So I think that the general public knows what's good about the game. So I kind of think that telling what we think is not so good about the game or things that we think need just a little bit of tweaking, I think that's the better route to go, to share our actual opinions on the game itself. Because I wanted to start off by saying I love the game and I'm absolutely enjoying it. I cannot wait for the reveal, or the release, whatever.
Yeah, this thing was revealed a while ago, bro.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So far, I want to say that one of the things, and it might just be because of the beta, and it happens between just the two of us. Like, I haven't heard of anyone else having this problem, but sending a party invite pulls people from their games.
Yeah, I've been pulled out of 2 games by you, because you'll send me a party invite, and all of a sudden I just get a loading screen and I end up in your fucking party. And it's frustrating, because you never do it when I'm having a shitty game. You only do it when I'm having a good game.
Exactly, and I do it on purpose, because I want to see if it still happens every time. And it does, every single time. But it's just something that I think needs to be fixed. It may be because it's the beta. It also might be Xbox's party system. I don't know exactly. But hopefully that's something that we see a big fix on. Especially with like the party chat update that's coming to the Xbox One. So
yeah,
that's one of my cons of the game. It's not necessarily game related, but to pull someone out of a game because of a party invite is kind of ridiculous, especially if it's not giving you the option to accept or deny. It'd be one thing if you accept it and it takes you right out of the game, but there's nothing like that.
Yeah, and it excuse me. A con for me that I've realized, I was using the carbine, however you want to say that, with the silencer on it, and the silencer makes it so bad. I don't know if it's a con, really. I guess I'm just used to Call of Duty, where the silencer makes it slightly less weak, or slightly weaker, you know, not quite as powerful. But in this game, it's like a 50% drop-off in damage, it feels like, which is a big deal to stay off the map. So I got to the point where I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care if I'm on the map. Because I was losing every gunfight anyway, because that thing kills so slow when you put the silencer on it. So hopefully they figure out the balance between silenced and non-silenced guns. That'd be really nice.
It's definitely a major drop-off from what I've noticed. I actually use the silencer quite a bit just because I do like to stay off the map. And that's in any game, really. But once you realize the actual time difference in a kill, it's really just not even worth it to be off the map, because then, even if you're on the map, people are going to then go to you, in which case giving you a chance at more kills. So I think that it's a pretty good trade-off to not go with the silencer moving forward, but at the same time to stay off the map. And I also think that it gives you like less what is that called, like damage detection, like when you're getting shot by it. I think it gives you like less of an awareness that you're getting shot, which could make it easier.
Because it's not doing any damage. Do you notice when you're getting hit with snowflakes? Probably not. Alright, because that's how that shit seems when you use that goddamn silencer. But we're about halfway through the video here, so we should probably get into some pros of the game, not just the cons.
Yeah, definitely. One of the big pros of this game so far that I've seen is probably the weapon balance. And now there's only a handful of weapons, so it's kind of hard to like say like, oh well, everything's extremely balanced. You can use any gun, and there's some that are a little better, some that have faster reloads but aren't quite as powerful, but you can fire better. Blah blah blah. Obviously, we don't know all of the guns that are going to be in the game yet, but with some of the burn cards, we've been able to use guns that the beta doesn't actually offer, so that's kind of nice as well. But I found that most of them seem pretty well balanced. I mean, the SMG has that extreme amount of kick and not a very long range, and most of the guns do exactly what you expect them to do. The only thing that I'm having problems with so far are the sniper rifle. It's just different. I'm just not used to it.
Yeah, it seems for me it seemed the sniper rifle, maybe the hit detection was a little bit off with it or something, like, because I felt like there's a lot of shots that I put on that they mean nothing. But it's beta, so that happens. It's gonna happen. A big pro of the game for me, and this isn't gonna seem like oh well, of course, the game is just super action packed, right? I'm never bored playing this game. I never feel like I can't find the action. Like, there's times in Call of Duty, like pub stomping, where you'll get into like a rotation where you're just going around the map spawn to spawn. And if you're on the back end of that rotation, you get no kills. You just run around the map the whole time doing nothing for the most part.
Yeah.
And I never really get that in Titanfall. Because even if I can't find other players, I can go and crack necks on grunts or hack some specters or find a Titan to jump onto. I can just... There's always something to do, which I really like. I don't know. So far, I just think the game is fantastic. The beta has just been fun. I've only put in like 10 hours, but I think it's definitely a good showing of what the full game is going to be like, and I think it can only get better from here. I don't see how it could be worse. Like, it's a beta. This is supposed to be the worst version of the game that comes out, but hopefully they keep it nice and polished when we get to the final version.
Yeah, and just really quick to add to that whole action pack thing, I definitely agree, and I run the kit where you can actually see where the grunts and minions are, or grunts and specters are, and I mean, by having that, right now obviously it's very limited as to what you can use, so having that, like, I'm constantly knowing where the action is, so it makes it much easier for me to constantly stay busy, as opposed to someone who uses, I don't even know what the other one is, like parkour, where they can just jump around everywhere.
Yeah.
So I actually enjoy that, because now I know exactly where to go and what to kill.
No doubt. So all in all, like, if there was one thing you would like to see them add to this game, if you could pick one thing as of right now, what do you think it would be?
Probably player customization. I think that Halo, being a futuristic shooter, was something that did that really well with different bodies and different helmets and stuff like that. Just something to customize yourself and change who you are, make you an individual. Yeah, I would like to see some of that too, especially for the Titans themselves. But this video is coming to a close here. We just destroyed the dropship at the end of the game here. Thanks a lot, man. 2vTuesdays coming back. Woohoo! I can't wait.
Don't forget to go over to Foren's channel and link in the description. Check out his 2vTuesdays. That's how it works. He does one, I do one. We usually do it on Tuesdays. Today it's Thursday.
You stole the words right out of my mouth. See you guys.
See ya.